All right, all right, all right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening for my fellow Asia people. Wednesday, November 12th, and after many months, we are back on YouTube. We did a lot of Zoom calls, Zoom streams. After all those months, it's time to get back on YouTube again. There's also a new YouTube video dropping about my strategy after this stream. So right after our stream, you will be able to see the new and improved videos. I'm gonna drop a lot of sauce in the coming few weeks, so I'm very happy that you guys are with me for the ride. And that said, let's get to work. Let's get to work. How are you guys doing? Let me know in the chat. Who is here? Who is here? I see Yannick. I see Archie, Kevin, Dusty, Tinium work on Forex. Yes, we are going to discuss that as well during the stream. The structure of the stream is going to be very simple. What we're going to do first is go over the watch list, over the bias, basically. After that, Stacy's here. Let's go, Stacy. Legend. Go over the bias on the watch list. Go over the dollar, over the pairs. And then we're going to trade most likely NASDAQ. I already trade NASDAQ. I'm going to break that down as well. So first things first, let's take a quick peek at the watch list. Starting with the dollar. We always start with the dollar. And the dollar is going higher. During the Outlook, I shared it in the Discord. Link to the Discord is inside the description. I said I'm neutral on the dollar. I want to see, do we react from this overlapping weekly and daily fair value gap right here to then trade higher? Or are we going to stay the same and we are chilling here in the bearish fair value gap? I don't know. And I'm not here to gamble that. I would say we are probably going here either way. Zoom out a bit. We just completed the market maker buy model. I just gave a technical masterclass about market maker buy models. The market maker buy model is complete here. So we could start a sell model. And a sell model is being tested here. If we react from here, that's fine to start the sell model. We could also just go higher from the weekly and daily fair value gap here and just trade to the monthly bearish fair value gap sitting here. So either way, I think it's pretty high probability that the dollar is going to trade towards the 9949 area. That means for the dollar pairs, that we can see lower prices coming in. So for example, euro dollar looks interesting. GU looks interesting. GU is already weak. Share during the weekly outlook. If you are not sure which one to long and which one to short, so if you are both trading the dollar pairs euro and GU, go to euro GBP and just see what is trending. If euro GBP is trending upwards, like we see here, that means the euro is stronger than the pound. So if you want to long euro. The pound is weaker than the euro. So if you want to short GBP. So back to the example. Now the dollar goes up. That means the dollar pairs will go down. So we need to short the weakest one. And that is GU. And you see that GU is going the fastest here. Next time you're in between those, use that as a little cheat code. Okay. So for now, I am bearish on the dollar pairs. So we could see maybe some more sells coming in here on GU and also on euro. Really nice. I'm going to focus majority of my time on the NASDAQ today. Maybe gold. We're going to look at gold as well. But for now, this is what I want to share about the dollar pairs. Yes, I'm going over NASDAQ, but I don't want to go to NASDAQ too soon because I know many of you are ready to push the button here on NASDAQ, which is not good to do before the open. So that's why I'm a little teasing NASDAQ. Yes, we're going over NASDAQ a lot during the stream, but take your time. Be patient. Gold. Gold was in a similar scenario as the dollar between daily SIBI and weekly BISI. SIBI and BISI, by the way, are bearish for value gaps for SIBI. Bullish for value gaps is BISI. So if I use that, you're not sure what. There's a terminology. In the Discord, there's a channel with terminology. Just remember that. Okay. Well, for now, yesterday we also created a daily bullish value gap here. I'm pretty neutral here on gold. Our gold's right now. I can definitely see gold going here, but the question is, when are we going there? I'm not sure. And the cool part is, if you're not sure, just don't trade it. That's amazing, right? I want to test something, guys. How is the microphone? Is the microphone good? Is it too loud, too soft? Curious about that. I don't want to damage all of your guys' ears. Of course, you can just put it lower, the volume. You could give a little feedback in the chat, would be amazing. Because this is the first time I'm trading on this device, so it's usually at a sounds good. Okay, cool. I usually had a separate streaming laptop, but because I'm now in Thailand, I brought just one laptop with me, so it's this one. It sounds good, amazing. Thank you guys. Okay. Then so gold neutral between daily SIBI and BISI. If we drop a little bit lower, see where the highs and lows are formed. Yeah, midnight low without it taking out. No, this is just not nice. I'm waiting here. I'm waiting here on gold. I'm open for two scenarios. One is this, where we trade to the BISI first and then go higher. Similar, if we trade higher first, I'm open for a short towards the daily BISI. And for my students who just attended my masterclass, you recognize now the model, right? Higher time frame, levels, 1 and 4 hour structure, and then we go to the lower time frame. I see this in action every single time. Okay. Gold, Bitcoin. Let's see what Bitcoin is doing. Still chilling down there. These lows look juicy. Let's see if we get there, or we're gonna do like a double bottom. The retail stuff. We'll see. We'll see. I don't day trade crypto. I like crypto. Okay. I'm gonna stop teasing. Stop teasing. We're going over Nasdaq, guys. Go over Nasdaq. I'm gonna leave this here for later. Okay, what have we seen on Nasdaq so far? It's been a crazy week so far. It started on Friday. Our week started on Friday. Don't be fooled here. Our week started on Friday. Hey, our friend is here as well. 10 a.m. game friend. Why did our week start on Friday? It's because the massive liquidity sweep we got down here. Massive liquidity sweep. This candle from Friday set the bias for this week. That was bullish, just higher. Dropping lower now. I see here aggressive sells, aggressive buys, basically a smart money reversal. The only issue with this week so far, and maybe you guys agree with this, is we left some price behind here. We have the order block sitting here, the breaker, the new week opening gap. It's all left behind. Yes, we had a move here, lower. Yes, we had a move here, lower. I took this short on Monday. I got stopped out on it. Should have longed the 10 a.m. game, but I was wrong on Monday. I'm going to explain it in a second. We're going higher here. And if we are going so high, I think we are not going to all-time high towards the areas here. up here before we're going to see this area. But the question is when and how. But I'm seeing right now, we already took this daily high. And what we have very close is a daily bearish fair value gap sitting here. Right here. This daily bearish fair value gap is going to be the point of interest for now to trade towards. If we now dropping to the lower time frame here, I think, and this is nice about today, I guess, is we have a few point of interest. I think the lows left behind on Monday and Tuesday are fucking suspect. I shouldn't curse here because otherwise YouTube is not gonna like me. It's really suspect. It's really suspect. I don't like it. I don't like it. But I also don't like shorting just below a fair value gap. So ideally, and Stacy is ahead of me already, yeah. Ideally, I want to see this daily level being hit first and then wait for some sell structure. What will be ideal today, based from a bias perspective? Let me see, because everything is balanced already. Well, that's not true actually. We have this 1 hour busy, but there was a smaller 1 hour busy here. And also here during Asia, and this is the trade I took today. When I woke up, I woke up in Asia because I live. All of a sudden, I woke up in Asia. No, I live in Asia. My replay button doesn't work, so I'm gonna explain it a little differently here. But I woke up when. Oh wait, here it does work. Boom. I woke up in Asia with this. I saw the bank holiday pushed higher. Already this fair value gap get tapped in 3 times and is respected and displacing again. Then I saw this swing high. We still needed to validate. I was like, yeah, I know it's Asia. I know it's a NASDAQ. But who am I kidding to not take this trade? This was the most obvious trade you could take. Think of something like this. I think I have it somewhere else. Maybe it's here. Yeah, I have it here. Here's my trade. It was just a buy structure. Very, and yes, it's a rare Pokemon. Trading this towards trading this during Asia, but I think it was very easy. Okay, not sure where my replay button went. Oh, here. Then it just went up. it just went up. But that was a trade. Nothing special. No cool secret indicators. And now during the open, it's become interesting. Let's make this smaller. So a sell-off during the open would be nice because I want this to be hit first. So ideally we're selling off, taking out some form of swing low. So it could be here. Or we could maybe even drop towards here. That's 150 points. And then create bias structure to the daily busy. Yeah, we don't. It's. I'm so curious how we're gonna open here, because we could also just sell off like a madman. I don't trade the open. I trade after the open. My trades are taken. I went through my data. Most of my trades are taken between 9:45 and 10:45. And well, if you already familiar with the 10 a.m. game, which yes, there is a massive video dropping. I condensed everything I knew about the 10 a.m. game in an 8-minute video. I record like 30 minutes of video and I trim down all the fluff towards 8 minutes of pure value. And that's dropping after this stream on YouTube here. That was my little side project today while I was waiting on the Asia trade to play out. Cool. So this move Don't have FOMO, guys. You were better than that. If you missed it, you missed it. Nobody cares. It sucks seeing a big move, but we're not here to catch these moves. Well, of course, it would be nice to catch this move. But the thing is, if you go up only, which we have done today, up only, up only, up only, yes, you will see this. So we just took out Asia low. I'm gonna quickly peek if ES took out Asia low. Because there's something called an SMT. Where's Asia low? Right here. Let's keep this in mind. So again, I'm waiting for price to chill here. Let it do its thing. I don't catch the first few minutes of the daily candle, of the opening candle. I don't do it. And now we're chilling. So we casually dropped 70 points at the open, which is funny. Just waiting. Just waiting. From a psychological perspective, trading psychology, mental perspective, this move could invite FOMO. And that's good, because if you now feel FOMO, of course, you guys are here for one thing, that is, of course, it's entry models and all that stuff. This is what we're here for. I know that. But you also should be okay with, what am I feeling right now? This is not sexy to talk about, but I'm still gonna do it. What am I feeling now? FOMO, journal it. Just do it. You need to keep your journal. Might as well doing it during the stream. You're waiting. What am I feeling now? FOMO. If you're feeling FOMO from this move, cool. Journal it. Why do you feel FOMO? Could you have been in this trade? Could you have taken this trade? If the answer is yes, cool. Take a screenshot and explain to yourself why and how you can do it next time. This is not my model. Like, I never catch these moves. I wish. I fucking wish I could take these moves. It's not my move. It's not mine. But my eyes now are going to order 1 hour busy here. There's another. Wait, I see another one here. I missed that one. At this point, I am waiting. Back on YouTube. Back on YouTube. I'm pretty excited about YouTube. I like it more than Zoom. I'm so sorry, Zoom. Been a good friend, but we need to break up. Before I made money with trading, I used to watch a lot of other streamers as well. Not because I could learn. Well, I learned a lot, but more to see. I thought it was so cool to see how calm they were. so chill. So chill. In the meantime, I was stressing out about my fucking $10 position. And they're just like chilling with like few K on the line, just doing their thing. I was like, I wish someday I could be just a slight bit of them. That was 2 years ago. Cool. So in 20 minutes from now, you're gonna play a game. We're gonna play a game. And it's a game that has not been seen on YouTube for over a year now. That's the last YouTube stream we had. And the one I am referring to is sitting right here. It's the 10 a.m. game. The 10 a.m. game. Maybe if you have found me on the socials, if you found me on Instagram, I've been making a lot of videos about this. And we're gonna play the 10 a.m. game today here on stream, live. And I'm gonna take a trade based on the 10 a.m. game, live, here on stream. If, of course, the entry comes, which it does look like it will. So, step one. Maybe it's time, like we have 20-ish minutes, so it's time to take out your notepad and pay some attention. It could be that I'm going too fast. If I'm going too fast at 10:30 a.m. EST, that is in 50 minutes from now, there will be a YouTube video dropping with this exact step-by-step plan. Step one is predicting the next 4-hour candle. So now we are printing the 6 a.m. and the game is called at 10 a.m. We're predicting if the next 4-hour candle is going to be most likely a bullish or a bearish candle. And in our example, it's going to be a bullish candle towards the daily bearish value gap, or it's going to be a bearish candle towards these lows and maybe even towards here. So we have the point of interest. It's very nice. For the 10 a.m. game, it's very nice. Cool. Step two, and we are going to predict the 10 a.m. game bias closer to 10 a.m. Because this candle, the 6 a.m. candle, plays a major role inside our bias. Let's say closer to 10 a.m. The 6 a.m. candle looks like this. Let's say the 6 a.m. candle has one crazy wick. Basically a projection, maybe even crazier. Massive rejection. If this is the candle at 10 a.m., I'm definitely gonna long. Because based on that candle, I'm predicting that the next 4-hour candle is most likely gonna be a bullish one. A bullish one. Big chance there. So let's wait, and I'm gonna explain step two in a second. Cool. Okay, so step two. Based on the prediction of the new 4-hour candle at 10, we're going to play a Judas swing or an AMD. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. What it means is the following. Let me see why I dropped my trading view. There we go. So based on the current candle, this looks to me like a very bearish candle. I think you guys would agree. If this candle stays the same, So we have a massive black candle. Then I'm expecting the next candle to also be bearish. They were going to sell off towards at least this low. So let's say the answer to step 1 is most likely going to be a bearish one. Bearish candle. Like this. Of course, a bearish candle has wicks. Right here. That means we are going to open at 10. Right here. We're going higher, setting the top of the candle. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. And most likely distribution is going to be towards here. This is step 2. And now comes step 3. Yeah, step 3 is anticipating it. Actually, this is already step 3. I was a little cheating here. This was already step 3. I'm so sorry. I skipped one step. Because inside this candle we're printing right now, we are creating 50-minute SIBIs, bearish for value gaps. So inside those 50-minute SIBIs is where we're going to expect the high of the candle to be formed. So once price comes back into this, let me see if I can draw it here, comes back into this 50-minute SIBI, there is where the sell structure is most likely going to start. That is the step 3. So you're trading a 4-hour candle, an AMD. Inside the 4-hour candle, we have 50-minute bearish value gaps in this bearish potential example. And then inside that 50-minute SIBI, we are going to chill on the 1 minute to take shorts towards a low-hanging fruit target. That would be the Tuesday low. Let's say in 17 or 16 minutes from now, this candle is not this black anymore, this big, but it's more like a rejection candle. Then we're going to do exactly the same. We're going to wait for price to come back into a potential 50-minute busy bullish value gap created inside the rejection on the 1 minute, and then start creating the buy structure as well. 10 AM game in a nutshell. Guys, drop those W's. Drop those W's in the chat if you understand this, if you understand the 10 AM game. Or you maybe understand it. Even if you understand a slight bit of it, let me know in the chat. And of course, like the stream. That's of course, just like it. You can do that. Also, step 1, 2, and 3 are known. Now it's just waiting. What do we do now? I'm going to leave both on the screen right now. In the meantime, I'm going to drop back to the 50-minute. And here comes the cool part, guys. Here comes your daily bias story. In the coming 50 minutes, this candle is formed. This 50-minute candle plays the most important part in our bias. Because this could create that 50-minute SIBI where we're going to take the shorts from, if you just a few minutes ago paid attention. But it also means if this candle expands higher and this 50-minute SIBI is not created, that this candle will make the buy structure. The 10 AM are going to take buys through the daily SIBI. So that's why I have no interest in trading in the coming 50 minutes. I'm going to wait for exactly this. Muthio, welcome back. Good to see you again. Good to see you again. Cool, I see W's. Amazing. Okay, so now it's just gonna chill for 13 minutes. Let's see what the other assets are doing. Wow, the DAX is printing. Wow. I think the DAX, the German index, can also play a 10 AM game. Remember, next 4-hour candle? I think next 4-hour candle can do this. Bullish candle with a low inside this net fair value gap or this fair value gap. If it's already taken, that's fine, but I think in those areas you can take longs based on the 10 EM game principle. Cool, so now we are trading inside the 1-hour BC here. I would not say this is a high probability order block because this candle does not sweep any liquidity. So this is a weak order block. Cool, okay, so the DEX was there. Let's take a look at the dollar. Dollar is chilling. Look at gold. Gold buys, Mateos. Yeah, nice. I think that's good. I'm not sure about gold here because the daily busy below the current structure. I don't like that. When that happens, I'm always out. I'm waiting. Look at that, guys. Wow. And it's really simple. If we're going to keep selling off like this, I'm going to look for a low of the week here. Inside the new week opening gap. Basically, Sunday low. Right here. Look at the sell-off. Cool. No FOMO, guys. We'll catch the move. The big sell-off. Okay, so in hindsight, I definitely want to flex my exit on my trade here. Absolutely TP'd the absolute top of the day, which of course is at 5 a.m. Not a very nice time to make a high, but I'm happy. But that doesn't mean I am satisfied for today. I'm definitely not satisfied. I want to catch this move. We're waiting for that. I think we'd still go higher. I think so too. Definitely. This is all manipulation, guys. This is manipulation. Don't worry. We'll go higher. But the question is, where are we going higher from? So I'm gonna drop another little hint for your notepad here for the 10 EM game. If we have a massive sell-off at the open, if there is a big move at the open, the 10 a.m. entry will be later. Why? Structure still needs to form, and after a big move, this will take longer, usually. Pro tip, go to the 5 minutes for structure instead of 1 minute. There you go. It could be that the entry is not around 10 or 10:30, but more towards 10:30, 11-ish, maybe 11:30-ish, later in the session. If you go to my YouTube under playlist, I think I still have it. There's like 60 or 70 live streams from March, April, May from last year, 2024, where I show the 10 a.m. game daily. Because what will happen is, you guys hear this first. What will happen is, I'm starting push out 10 a.m. game. People are like, oh yeah, this model is stolen, blah blah. No. There's proof. There's proof. I've been training this model for 2 years already, more than 2 years. This is what made me the most money. This clear signature and price. So the point of interest for the start of the 10 a.m. game, you guys already know this because we went over this a few minutes ago, is this 15-minute bearish fair value gap. That is going to be the key to today's trade, both long and short. What do we do inside this? Do we create sell structure inside this on the lower time frame, or are we ignoring it and still making a low here and then just trade to the daily CB? That's why I'm excited for the coming 30 minutes during stream. Let's see what we get. Cool. Okay, so I took also, let's go over the loss I took and what I did wrong there. I played a 10 a.m. game, but I took I took the wrong direction. Oh. During the we have time. Like I'm gonna wait until this. So I'm gonna break down. I made a Instagram reel about this as well and a YouTube short. 10 a.m. game on Monday was very obvious. Monday. Oh wait, that's completely wrong chart. There we go. Monday. And what I'm now doing, guys, is a back test. This is what you should do as well every weekend or every end of few trading days. You should go back to your trades and see what you did right and wrong. I was completely wrong here, and I'm gonna explain you why. And the lesson I'm gonna give you so you don't make the mistake. That's of course how you improve. I make mistakes as well. So this was, I think I want to get a similar scenario today. This was Monday, 6 a.m. candle. Well, I don't think it's rocket science that based on this candle, the next candle could most likely be a bullish one as well. There's no indication that we want to go lower. But here comes the big but. From a weekly profile perspective, I don't like this Sunday low here. I want price to go back to the Sunday low and then go higher. So yes, the most obvious 10 a.m. game is bullish. So that means we open, we go lower, create buy structure to the upside. But you see, I took a short, which was a mistake. And in the coming 2 minutes, I'm going to explain that, and then we're going to play the 10 a.m. game together based on the mistake I made. But I think it's a very nice mistake to learn from. Cool. Okay, let's go to the 50 minutes. So we see this, and now in the 50 minutes, we're seeing a similar problem as there was on as there's today. So here, 10 a.m., 10:30, we sell off like crazy. And what happened is this happens. This is the 50-minute structure. And there is still a new wick opening gap right here. See where my entry was? Inside 50-minute CB. I was like, yeah, I know 10 a.m. game is supposed to be bullish, but stubborn me, I was like, no, but I'm the exception today, and I'm going to anticipate that we are first going lower. So we're gonna create a black candle. So we have the open, accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So I took this short. What happened was I got tapped in somewhere. I got tapped in by this candle, and then I took the loss. Why? Going back to the 4-hour, there was a very simple 4-hour busy here waiting. I'm so embarrassed to share this, guys, because it was such a dumb mistake. There was just a 4-hour busy sitting here waiting to be tapped in for value gap 1 right here on the 5-minute even, and price just went bananas and went up. Not in my direction. So verdict of this is don't play the fucking 10 a.m. game in the correct bias. Cool. Okay, so back to the 4-hour candle here. This candle to me, we have 1 minute left inside this candle. This candle says to me that we're most likely going to continue lower. So I'm open for a bearish 10 a.m. game towards here, towards the lows here. If we go in one straight candle, so that means no open, high, low, close, we just go lower and lower, lower. I don't take a trade on stream, and I'm going to wait for buy structure here to take it back to the highs. That could also be a swing trade opportunity if you guys are swing traders. But based on this, 20 seconds left, we're going to play a game. And we're going to play this game right here. So we open, we trade higher. Where higher? Towards the 15-minute bearish fair value gap here. This one. So we open. Right now. Open, high, and then we start setting off. That's my bias for the 10 a.m. game right now. And let's see if that's correct. So what we're going to do, we're going to grab our friend here, and we're going to wait for price to tap into the 15-minute CB. And when we tap into the 15-minute CB, there is where we're going to look at the 1 minute time frame to look for the structure. So now we went from the 4-hour, step 1, bearish bias, slightly bearish bias because of the big black candle. Inside this 50 minutes, we're going to play a game. Our liquidity is going to be 25,478. The low, yesterday low. So there's a indicator called power of 3. So we can see the 4-hour candle being printed in real time. So let's see what we do. Well, let me see the chat. Contrarian and me made the same play. Cool, nice. Yeah, the daily CB is problematic. However, the weekly F gave me confidence. And then what happened now? Yeah, he has given more clear bias. Can you check? Yeah, sure. Let's take a look at S. ES, I have a similar. Well, is there an SMT here? Which high was this? November 6 high. Oh, no, no SMT. No, never mind. I would say the low for ES could be formed here. But then my eyes are going right here. So then you maybe could play this. Could be, could be. I'm also going to watch ES this stream. We'll see. No rush. 2 minutes in. Yeah, Dupont. I think the that's a very nice bias that you have there on ES. I might take that as well. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, ES looks very nice. I'm definitely looking at ES for a trade as well. It means what I want to see is price trading into that and then creating the value gap. That's the structure. You want to see the reaction. You don't need to catch that absolute top of the value gap. No need. That's nice. I want my candle to be a little ahead. Oh yeah, that's better. This is way better. I was like, why is my why is my candle inside my aura? I don't like that. Okay, that's better. Okay. Boom. And where is my 10 AM open? There we go. Not the price. I want to see the open line. Oh, here. Okay. If this is already the structure, rather not. But I'm gonna look at this for value gap if we create that. I don't like it if that would be the case, but we need to be open for that. Doesn't look like it. No. This is what I do every single day, guys. In the Discord, hunting for the setup every day. Sometimes easy, sometimes hard. Cool. So let's see where we are. We are approaching the Sibi here. Oh yeah, trading is really boring. Well, yeah, my days are pretty boring. This is what I do. And the whole reason why I started DionTrades is I was bored and wanted to help people. Okay, let's order some food while we wait. Hmm. Okay, the 50-minute Sibi has been tapped. See if we see some reaction. We are no rusher, guys. So just take your time. We are no rush. Yeah, parasol. That's I understand that. That's a good trade. I like that. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I have a plan, and I am committed to follow that. But yeah, I understand the resist that you could not resist. I see some reaction here. Interesting. So now my eyes are going to the first bullish for value gap. I'm still here. I'm going to log in on my account. I'm not gone. It's not bugged. I am just getting my account ready. Okay, that is ready. This looks like a nice reaction. I'm waiting for a first array to be respected. And it sucks, right? Because you see it moving, but I want to see something respected. I'm not going in blind. There's no inversion for value gap. We did tap it, which is good. I want to see something. So my low hanging fruit target would be yesterday's low. So you see how the 4-hour candle, what we are predicting, is now potentially forming. But I'm still waiting, I want to see something being respected. Holy pumps. Gold, hello. Nice. Let's go to the micros, because I'm not that cool yet, guys. I'm not that cool. I want to see reaction. There's no reaction yet. The reason why I'm waiting has to do with the massive 1-hour SIBI above here. I think we're going first towards here and then I put my stop. Or 1-3. I'm gonna shoot my first bullet somewhere here. I'm gonna risk 1%. So this is gonna be my first bullet. If I get stopped out, I'm going to wait probably after stream to see what we're gonna do inside that 1 hour busy. So now it's up to the trading gods. Let's see what happens. So it is according to the plan. I'm anticipating a 4-hour bearish candle. That means we manipulate higher inside the 50-minute SIBI and then start trading lower. That is the whole bias I preached for the past hour, and if it happens, I need to shoot. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. That's fine. Now it's waiting. I know some friends who are trade CRT. Well, yeah, I think this is a pretty decent short. We'll see. We'll see. Like if I see the model, I shoot, and if that's a loss, yeah, that's normal. Yeah, like I've I've traded this setup for so many times. Like, yes, you will lose. Yes, you will win. If you're played correctly, you will win more than you lose. Now it's waiting for two things. It's waiting for my food, and it's waiting for the trades. What's for dinner? I ordered the burrito, chicken burrito. It's actually second dinner. I'm hungry. It's 10 p.m. here, 10:30 p.m. Well, it's just chilling here for the past couple minutes around the entry. Well, I'm ready for some movement. Like I don't care if it's gonna be against or towards my position, but there's just nothing. We're just consolidating for over 10 minutes now around the entry. What's that? Just give me some movement. Like I want to or just be out of the trade and just chill with a -1, but not like this. Well, that was close. That was very close. Cool. So it's 10:30. Usually I do these streams until 10:30, but I think we are pretty close to a move. So let's wait a couple more minutes. Yeah, my stop loss is in a dangerous position there. Well, yeah, that's the risk I wanted to take. What I mean by that is that my stop loss is at the consequent encroachment, the 50% of this value gap, a little below it actually even. Why are we consolidating so long around this point? Where are we? Why are we doing this? It's so random. This looks to me just like a accumulation for another down move, but could be wrong there. It's a very random place for price to just stop and chill. A little confused there, but let's see. Okay, so game plan for after stream. I'm gonna let you guys go very soon. Is well, this trade is gonna be a good one or a bad one. That's most trades. I like the trade. But zooming out here, hypothetically, let's say we are getting stopped out. Then my eyes are going to the massive 1 hour CB here. So for now, that's why we're stopping here. It could be that we're respecting this 1 hour busy. I might even change my bias then. If we now start trading higher aggressively, I might change my bias to longs. I think I'm just going to be neutral when I get stopped out here and see if this 1 hour CB bearish value gets respected or if this 1 hour bullish value gets respected. I'm in between those right now. But the trade is in profit. That's new. Let's go, guys. We're in profit. Let's see for how long. Let's see. I don't trust this area for the 1 hour busy. It wouldn't make. We're so close to the Tuesday low. Yesterday's low. Also, keep in mind my TP point. A little pro tip I want you guys, as a last little nugget I'm going to share today. If you have a daily low, like this, try to put your TP not at the low, but just above. Because sometimes price don't want to go there. And it just reversed just before, and then you're already out. My TP is not at the low, but just before that. Okay, I love this candle. Let's see if there is a bearish value created. If I'm creating videos, guys, what you see on YouTube or on Instagram, this is exactly what I do. It's nice that it's now happening live before it happens, because obviously when I make video, it's in hindsight, it's cheating. I can just pick like picture perfect examples and show it to you. I think this is the most powerful. You're sitting on stream, doing it before it happens. That is what I'm doing every day live in the Discord. So if you like that, join the Discord. I never like, if this happens like this, I still don't trust it. I still don't trust it. Because we can just sweep the low here and go higher again. I'm not gonna move my stop loss, guys. I'm not that person. Very strict rules about that. My hands are tied. We're gonna sit it through. But it's nice to see some profit. Well, this is a nice candle, isn't it? Hello. Hello, my good friend. If you trade Nasdaq long enough, guys, you never trust anything. Like, you have trust issues. Like, for example, now I've seen Nasdaq reversing from here. So I will not be happy until I'm out of the trade. I'm just waiting. Like, paper profits don't mean anything to me. They're just similar as a break-even trade. Or as we at the entry, we consolidate at the entry for a long time. Same as here. Yes, we are in profit, but it's in paper profit. It's all fake. The account I'm trading doesn't have an intraday trailing drawdown. It doesn't have that, so I don't need to touch my stops. I can just wait. And if it's a loss, it's a loss. That's fine. That's all part of it. Only time I will consider closing my position is when there's now bullish for value gaps created against my position, because that is literally my entry criteria for longs. If we're now creating buy structure, it sucks, but then I'm probably need to change my bias. Let's see what we do now. And there goes all the paper profits. This is why I said, like, don't never trust Nasdaq. It's normal. It's normal. You get used to it. So now, let's see what we do. In 20 seconds, this candle closes, and let's see if it creates the value gap. Yes, it does. Yeah, this sucks. I don't like it. So my stop loss is gonna go to the most recent high. Because this idea is probably gonna be invalidated very soon. Stop is only gonna be moved once we trade it into this. Not now. Like not if it now goes higher, I'm just bad luck. My eyes are now going towards what we do inside this 1 minute Tibi. So we went from minus 1400-ish to plus 2500-ish, and now back at the entry. What a roller coaster today, guys. Yeah, I'm still bearish. Yeah, like just like remember what I mentioned before the entry. I'm looking for the first fair value gap. If I see reaction from that, then is where I'm starting to take the entry. Same here. If I see reaction from here, only then is when I'm gonna take action on a potential bias change. If that's not tested yet, and if it just goes higher, like one big candle from here, yeah, that's just on the wrong side of the market, and that's fine. You take the loss and up to the next opportunity. Cool. So I'm gonna leave the stream for a few more minutes. My food is almost here, so I'm gonna have a second dinner. You guys know what my point of interest are. 1 hour Sibi. Right here, daily low. Could I don't know. I'm neutral here. I'm in the trades. I'm chilling here with you guys. Let's see what happens. It would be amazing, guys, to see the price trade here today. And the rest of the week, we can create buy structure back to the highs. That would be amazing. So let's see if we get that. Cool. All right, that's everything I had to share with you guys for today. Long stream. Like it. Thank you guys for tuning in this first YouTube stream in a very long time. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you enjoyed, leave a big fat W in the chat. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that stuff, you know. And there's a new video dropping right now explaining this exact model. So I'm very happy that I could show this to you guys live on stream today, because it happens so many times. Cool. All right, guys. Have an amazing rest of your Wednesday. Good luck trading this week. See you all in the Discord. Links in the description.